So I was just sitting here. Well, let me say earlier today, I went to the beach and I was laying down and I was sleeping and meditating and just getting the upgrade, sun bathing. It was beautiful. Like my melanin right now is just, so bleak. Anyway, in the midst of all of that, I got a revelation. And the revelation was for, the parents of, whether you have multiple children and we're talking about your oldest or you only have one child. I want you to understand that that child is special, okay? Whether they are the oldest, whether they are the only at this time, they're special, okay? I want you to know that they deserve an extra layer of patience and understanding. Number one, because of their purpose. They come into this world already bearing the weight of the world on their shoulders. Number one, they got to teach you how to be a parent, right? Because if they are the first or the oldest, then this is your only child, right? This is your introduction into motherhood, fatherhood, parenthood as a whole. So that child comes into this world already bearing their responsibility. Not to mention all of the other things that they come into this world with, as we all do when we transition into this lifetime, okay? And most of the time when you're talking about a child who is the first or the only, they always have a special mission. It speaks volumes that they are the first or the only, child. And y'all excuse me because I feel like I'm still a little sandy from earlier. But anyway, it speaks volumes that they are the first, but they come with an extra mission, okay? They're going to be the first of many things in their lives. They're going to have a lot of experiences that you may not even be able to coach them through or show them the way, because they have to have that divine connection with Source to understand why they are here, why they are the first, why they have to, create this path and be the trailblazer, right, for everybody that's to come behind them. So as a parent, your job is not to try to break this child or try to make your great debut as a perfect, role model mother by the way this child acts or how you raise this child. But your job is to guide them, to allow them to be themselves no matter what, to allow them to express themselves, how they truly feel, teach them how to use their inner wisdom, their intuition, because they come built with it, right? Ain't no coincidence that y'all be like, these children feel like they done been here before. They have. They have. But with them having to start all the way over into this childhood says that there's something else that they're here to do, something that they're here to accomplish, okay? So as a mother, as a father, as a whatever, your job is not to control them, but it is to simply guide them. You pour your wisdom into them, not your fears, not your regrets, not your insecurities, but your wisdom. And you become aware enough of what God is doing through them and in their lives, so that you're not in the way of that, but you're simply allowing, you're assisting the process, you're protecting them in their process of finding their own voice, finding their own identity, okay? And yes, this goes for any of your children, right? We're not meant to control these kids. Period. We're not meant to control these kids. Stop trying to do it. That's why it won't work. You can't beat them to death. You can't do none of that. When you get done trying to control them and you really tap into God and figure out what God is doing through them, then you understand your role as a parent and how you're here to assist God in raising that child. So, be mindful. If you're feeling like you're having a headache or a hard time with your oldest, your first, whatever it is, just understand that baby is on a special mission. Something that you may not ever understand. But just be in place to support them, to show them love, to encourage them to always follow God. Even when mama's scared, even when daddy's scared, still follow God. Follow God. Okay? I love y'all. Y'all got this. You are an amazing parent no matter where you are in your parenthood. Even if you haven't had your children yet, you will be an amazing parent. Simply because you understand that you are here to assist God in raising that child. It's not your responsibility. That ain't your whole entire life. What becomes of their life don't got nothing to do with you, to be honest. But making sure that that child gets to the best place in their life has everything to do with the way that you assist them, the way that you support them, the way that you try your best to understand them versus trying to shape them and mold them into what you want them to be, okay? I love y'all. You guys.